Vota kuri kwa musi wa 30 July.
Yes, Baba. From local to international politics, entertainment, and gossip. Welcome to the DjMambo Podcast. Yes, Baba.
Yes, Baba. Pachingo pisa mwana wa mama. What's happening, man? It's your host, the most. You know what's popping, what's cracking, what's sexy, what's juicy. DjMambo. That's don't get so relax. You know, I really want to relax. I really want to take it, on the low. Why? Today on this podcast, guys, it's a different podcast, and we are super excited to be on this podcast. Man, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. As always, the culprits, the people behind the camera, man. One B Mansoro Jena. Big up to you. One SJ. And yes, big up to Royal Kreative. Shout out to 1D. It's yo, what's up, man? Yeah, right now, as you can see, it's different. It's different. Panechimoko, nyama, mwana, ndandi, mezia muna rukupisa. She is looking gorgeous. And the Fantama gorgeous. Santama gorgeous. Yeah, you're looking dope, man. What's up?
Thank you, Mambo. How are you?
Oh boy.
I'm good.
Say go life.
What's up?
Amen. Introduce yourself to my fans.
Hi guys, it's xDaMirror, Nora, Nyasha. You know who it is, guys.
Yeah.
We are here to talk about real things.
New things.
Real things on this show,
New
guys.
and real things.
Everything and anything.
We are here.
Apana chiri kusara, guys. Ticha enjoy. Ticha nakidzwa.
For real, man. Anzi ticha nakidzwa. So yes, you guys, you're here and definitely you want to know what's up on this episode. Man, I must stand the ZanuPf chete. So man, yes, a lot of things have been trending. Nyasha, a lot of things have been trending in Zimbabwe lately. From the HolyTen issue, which we discussed a few weeks ago. JT, Voltz JT issue. Preparations rakadyiwa zikazodai.
My TT issue.
Yeah, my TT issue. A lot of things, man, have been happening in Zimbabwe. But we are informed youths as well. And this year we are voting.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, shout out to the president, man. We love our president so much. Register voter.
Under register.
Registered.
Yeah.
Dates.
I need to register.
For real, man.
Yeah.
I'm a 2K essay. I'm a 2K right now. I'm sure. My 2000 I go voter.
Yeah, I'm a
2001. Yeah, 2002 I go voter.
Yeah.
Easy. So definitely, man, if you're AMA 2K, please register. Make sure you register go voter and the teacher enjoy. So starting off on a lighter note, nyadzima 2K is also chichichi nezviitika. So mjolo. The HolyTen and Voltz JT issue.
Yeah.
Waka comment something you. But not my fans as you see. Waka comment something. What happened?
This issue Rukunzi Voltz aka post a video. Aina Kivu vachikisana and everyone was just wondering
what's up?
Because mukomana angacha vangorora kona 15,000.
Oh yo.
So
15 gida.
Kubva post kwa munhu ari kudya mwana vanhu vakati what's up? Munhu achangobva kuroorwa and stuff. And then papazo post kwa foot another picture. But since there's a baby mama one holy.
Oh yo. Let's get closer to the mic now, Royal. Very cool. Thank you. Cool. Yeah. HolyTen and baby mama. And then you want to gossip race again. Yeah.
Saka vamwe vari kuti mwana ndiwa Voltz, vamwe vari kuti ndiwa Holy, vamwe vari kuti Holy akuchengeta
mwana chimwe pane chimufana chatakaona so painternet. Anditi chimwe chimufana so. Chimufana icho ndiri kuti nei ndikushandisa chivakashure chi. Chachine matama. Saka obviously munongomuziva kuti hapana.
Chakafanana nemukomana.
Mukomana, the kid is more like the father.
Foroma irasike.
Yeah. Then Nyasha. Une mari real na hiyo. Une mari.
Mambo.
Une mari.
Ayo, yedantina ndinda ku.
Yawaze dipa pa.
Yeah.
Mashedza akho aya ari kuluka ari shine zvisikada zvekutodaro. Igori jeke.
Mama.
Ndimi team God. God, you know, everybody's just saying I'm going to Dubai.
Aiwa, kune mafundisi
mambo. See, I'm not going to Dubai as well.
Aiwa, kuna mayouth kabano are going to Dubai. Kune prophets, yeah.
Yo, guys,
what's the status? My influencers.
You know what's funny is Kuti. A lot of YouTubers they haven't commented on the new documentary by Al Jazeera. Everybody's just silent on it. The gold mafia. Allegations that are in that documentary. What's your take on the documentary?
What I would say is I agree to what you're saying, Mambo. I've seen that on other groups where it has been posted. People have been reluctant to comment on it. For some reason, it shows the wave in which people give this whole situation their perspective. How do they react to such issues?
Yeah.
So if in groups you see those links being passed and people don't comment on it, and just it's a major issue. Yes, and yet
but after all the allegations.
Yeah, who knows?
From what I saw.
But then again, I would want to say Al Jazeera is a trusted
by who?
News network.
Trusted by who?
Yeah,
by who?
By most people. Actually,
who are most people?
It's reliant. It's more reliant.
Who said it's reliant?
Right.
It's a news source.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is ZBC reliant?
ZBC, yes. It is.
Are you sure?
Yes, it is. ZBC.
How many cases have been reported that ZBC lied on this issue?
What is lying?
Actually,
no, they're not lying.
Lies are giving inaccurate facts, Mambo.
They're giving you the perspective. Their perspective.
Their own perspective.
It's
but
not
then
lying.
you don't alter events.
I have a question for her.
If you want to give a perspective, you can't alter events. So if you want to give a perspective, you can't just change events. And then talk to you are reliable on that. So we do agree,
okay.
We do agree.
Right.
Al Jazeera is reliable.
Reliable according to whose standards? Who makes it okay? Here's what I'm gonna ask you, and my fans is in the comment section. Here's the thing: you attend a funeral, you go to the funeral, right? Let's say we go to the same funeral, Tiritu. When we are at the funeral right now, in India, I enjoy music a lot, and we are news reporters. We go to that funeral. Just live by YouTube, and it. Live by YouTube in or print paper print rare. Is it that by YouTube live or paper print and it reporters? I'm just giving a perspective, guys. I want you to go with me through the story. All right. Then we're at the funeral. Then you're asked, what did you see at the funeral? Here's the thing. Maybe we were going to kuneva kadzi vanga vachita zvemakuwa. And it vari pamoto vachibika sadza vachitaura nyadza vachitaura hey azova nechakati yo chichichi. This one is saying kana arari hure chichichi. People are saying that, and it depends with the funeral, right? Then I love music. Ndovanendo kuneva mangoma varuridza ngoma ikoko gamba chichichi. And then we are asked to write a story based on what we saw at the funeral. I'm not going to write and talk about the ladies that were on the pots because I didn't get to the pots. I didn't go there. I went kunevano vangava chiridza ngoma. In Chasuka, the environment was so jovial. People were happy. People were jumping around. That's my perspective. That's what I'm writing and putting on the paper. Right?
Okay.
Now, we were both wenda kuneva kadzi. Unasvika kuna vanhu vangachiridza ngoma. And it may be mtumbo wabva uya, then the body and the yes get carried mubva tudi nhovhaenda. But yobva zongoenda ipapo. Ukabvunzwa kunzi Royal wamuona here kana Royal anga ari kune vanhu vengoma. Wamuona here hauna kumuona. And it wakasvika kuna vakadzi ukabvunzwa kunzi akafanei, you be saying it based on what those ladies told you. So you're writing a story and you're telling us about the same funeral. It's the same thing. It's the same goat. But you're telling us about different things. I hope you get my point now. In Al Jazeera. The point the Al Jazeera and Hopewell, they have their own point. then whoever has their own opinion as well, they have their own opinion. That's how it is. I don't know if you guys are making sense of what I'm saying right now on this story. If you feel like you need to comment, go in the comment section right now. But I just told you, Nyasha,
I just want to say, where there's a smoke, there's a fire. You know. Vanongoramba chungokuti mambo kuonekwa you are being blamed of rape or something, and then you are innocent, you are utori munhu waMwari, but pongoramba pachane ma reports kuti munhu waMwari. Saka atizoitere ma question marks kuti neyo uchiramba uchionekwa in that.
But you know that people are entitled to their own opinions.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that there's a smoke, there's a fire. Anyways, as we were talking about the gold mafia.
Yeah.
What's your take, Mambo, on this whole issue?
Yeah, you know, like I said, guys, to you, it is a documentary, right? The first episode is out. People watched it. And they gave their own opinions on Twitter, on YouTube. I haven't seen much. On YouTube I've seen the comment section on the Al Jazeera page. You know, if anything like that is happening, that's if, because there are allegations and accusations. I haven't heard like there's a probing into something as of now. I haven't heard that. But if it's happening, please, our leaders. To desist from such things.
Yeah. If there is a possibility, you're right. Actually, Bambo. We might actually be pointing fingers to some people who are not well presented in this whole issue. Maybe the allegations were not like, maybe they still have another side of story or what they want to explain. Then.
Because married
yeah. So if it's not true, you guys actually care for the nation and all, and there are only allegations, then please, we appeal. Could see there must be a change in this country.
So we say the courts
should have
investigate.
The spirit of patriotism.
But should the courts investigate?
Yeah, there's need for investigations, Mambo. And these investigations, if need be, should be done on an international level, where the whole world community is going to intervene.
Which world community? Remember, we have sanctions.
We have UN and stuff.
We have sanctions in this country. We will solve it ourselves. We don't want their intervention.
You're sure?
How about we solve it ourselves?
You're sure?
Hey.
Yeah. If it is a problem that, what if it is a problem that has been tried to be solved before, but people don't see any change, and then now they need the international community to intervene or something. Maybe people are not in a position to.
It is a democratic country, my friend. You know it, man. It's a democratic country. There are courts, there's the rule of law.
Yeah.
There's constitution which has to be adhered to. If they feel that they need to be, they need to be investigations into that.
So my question
let them open the cases.
All right, my question is, Mambo. So what do you think should be done nationally?
Yeah, nationally.
To ease this environment if it's actually happening?
All right. You know what I think should be done? Number one. The courts should look into it. It's an investigation. Yeah. Okay. Let them look into it. Then we see the same way as I get back in 2018. Everybody should just have they have to look at it. Because through the right channels of the law. Nobody takes the law into their own hands. What it is also. Then we hear the outcome. That's number one. Number two, like I said, our leaders, if there's something like that, please desist. It's a plea. Because that was big money, Wong.
Yeah,
big money. And you know,
it was voice kuti
please, man, we don't want that.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know, it reminds me of some of my friends and people that I grew up around seeing, and some environments I've been to, where you can see that there is what illegal mining, etc. And some of the minds that I've seen in this country.
Actually, another issue that has been circulating around is that in Chiadza, many people died and they were seeking diamonds, or I should say natural resources of this land. But then they weren't laundering money, or they weren't exporting it for their own benefits, but just for their own for livelihoods. But then they died for that.
What are you saying?
So I'm implying that if it is true and other people died for a same cause, but just because you are in a position and we do the same, like the same crime, and you die for it and I don't die for it, is there some sort of
fairness
or
justice
or violation of human rights?
Okay, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah. Everything should, what I know is everything should be done according to the law. Young people, Southern Cut, I was saying there are a lot of kids out there.
So my question is, if there are those people who are violating human rights and they're found after these investigations per se, what should be done to them?
Definitely.
What should be the outcome?
The outcome
of this?
The outcome and the the penalty is up to the court. Who will sentence or whatever.
Which you mean is the High Court?
No, it might be the High or Supreme. It depends on the case according to it, or maybe the Concord, which is I think the highest, room of justice.
Also, you country. Mean that this issue should be solved at a very high level of justice? Yes.
Do you know why I'm saying so? I mean, that thing involves a lot of names, names of people who hold public, public offices. So that means it's a matter of national interest to a certain extent, or to a big extent, not to a certain, to a big extent. It's a matter of national interest. So it means if there are allegations of people who are in big offices right now, those things
they should take care of it.
The courts should just dive into it, check if there's anything that has to be done, because it's just the first episode and there's a big allegation. It's like me coming to your house and telling you to do, or coming to the whole world and telling you that you are doing this and this and this. A big allegation for somebody.
Yeah, it is, especially for a pastor, for a minister,
because people are following,
and
remember,
such huge evidence, Mambo. Those are huge allegations and they should not be ignored, because these people they lead thousands of people, and if they are misleading people, then it should be looked into it.
Definitely, man. That's what's trending, man, in Zim right now. Just part 1 is out, the Al Jazeera item. We don't know what's going to happen in the second one, third one, and fourth one. They say 4 episodes, four documentaries. So people are really taking a time looking into our country. But anyways, really across the borders in South Africa, the national shutdown. Julius Malema and the EFF and other political parties, they called for a national shutdown, in SA, because there was a lot of, load shedding in the country. Like right now, I know you guys can hear the generator behind that's making noise, the rolling noise. Electricity is a problem right now. It's a crisis in Zimbabwe, so that's one of the items that they were advocating for, and said, no man, fuck it, fuck the president, we are going in the streets. And they went there. It was a national shutdown, and the thousands of people who were marching, see it on the social media pages, etc. Do you think that helped, that national shutdown?
I'm not really sure, but I think there hasn't been any significant change, Mambo. Just as we have this tedious lack of electricity in this country, I think it's really changed. There's still need for intervention at a national level in that country, South Africa, as in this country.
For real, man. Because amagetsi ari kubhayiza big time. Ari kutotadzisa kuita mapodcast manyama, because kune kusina magetsi and you have to run around each other. Minister wemagetsi, please. Tinzwe iwo, tiri kudawo magetsi, please. We know you are making efforts, we love that, but minister, please, man, siyacela. Please, can we have some electricity, because we need to be giving people good content. When a campus crash, anyways, that's another story, man. We got a lot of stories that we are unpacking today, man. It is DjMambo Podcast, and yes, it is DjMambo chilling with
xDaMirror.
One xDaMirror. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, catch us in 5.
Yeah. Sometimes I need you all night. Sometimes I'm calling for love.
It is DjMambo Podcast, and yes, still chilling with my friend xDaMirror. Madzinzo nyadzi kupisa. Right now, man, on a side note, in local news, there are reports that 4 life sentences. There are 4 life sentences for a chief woman who murdered her 4 children. Man.
That's a heartbreaking story in Mambo.
Sure.
Because the mother is supposed to be the one who protects the child.
But
So-
Women's Month, mda.
Yeah. Yeah, so your source of refuge. And then you are the parent, you are the mother. So whom do you expect to be the savior or good figure of your child? Good example.
True, man. 4. I'm trying to paint the picture, man, of seeing the things happening. 4 kids. Uraya. Or something like that. I once Kutara gave my dogs an extra dosage of a certain medicine that my father had brought from SA. But right now, but at that time I was still young. I think I was around 6 years old. Sure, then I killed 3 dogs from that overdose. Now imagine when those are people and it's their mother doing that.
It's
I think my kids the noise is no longer there. Guys, thank you, Minister. Minister Mama, Minister Manyama. No, my Minister to know that you are amazing. Noise of your pair. But back to our issue, man. 4 life sentences.
That's really sad, Mambo. I think these issues keep on repeating themselves and they are not being addressed. I think there should be some look into it as to the punishment that these people who commit such crimes be dealt with accordingly.
True, man. Yo, my one. Guys, Parugo Pisa. Yo. Anyways, we've come to the end of this podcast, man. You know what's trending. We always bring you what's trending in Zimbabwe. Also, Alec Macheso's song was trending. The new gospel or whatever gospel Sungura song that dropped. Also Nzungu, Vakoma Drip, they were trending. Those are the latest tracks that were trending in Zimbabwe. And also, man, it is, I don't know, man. HolyTen is slowly making it a culture to trend every week. Every week there's a new story about HolyTen.
There seems to be an issue about him each and every week. Imagine.
Yeah, I think this is Vanamaitita, Zava low key. Then Killer T as well, man. He dropped something. Yeah, I'm a system piece. Atoke Vibes also dropped a new EP. Those are some of the latest tracks that you can tune in. That's if Wapets Octera Babido. But yeah, man, it's been nice chilling with you, man. Until next time, Nyasha.
Mambo.
Yeah, you were looking good.
Thank you so much.
Nice offer. What would I say later on?
I'm heading straight to home, Mambo.
But in one question, one of the options is Nyasha taken.
Oh my word.
My bad. Oh my word. Alright, anyways, guys, we out. It's DjMambo the King.